Good evening, I'm Michael Patterson and you're watching Free Press TV. Tonight, we return to the dramatic tug-of-war over Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran construction worker whose repeated detention has become a lightning rod in the Trump administration's relentless immigration crackdown. Abrego Garcia was recently taken into custody again just days after being released, sparking renewed legal action that raises urgent questions about deportation, human rights, and the limits of executive power. What's happening now? Abrego Garcia, who recently returned to the U.S. after being wrongfully deported to El Salvador, was detained in Baltimore on Monday as immigration officials launched fresh efforts to deport him, despite pending legal challenges. His attorneys immediately filed a lawsuit, triggering a blanket court order that halts deportation efforts for 2 days, and led U.S. District Judge Paul Ashinis to bar his removal at least temporarily. Defense lawyers argued that the U.S. cannot send him to a country where he may face persecution. A Justice Department attorney acknowledged that removal is not imminent, giving Abrego Garcia a reprieve for now. Abrego Garcia, a 30-year-old father and Maryland resident, was initially deported in March after being accused of MS-13 gang ties charges he vehemently denies. That removal violated a 2019 immigration judge's ruling that he had a well-founded fear of gang retaliation in El Salvador. His wife and legal team sued, resulting in his return to the U.S. in June after a U.S. Supreme Court order. Upon his return, he was arrested in Tennessee for alleged human smuggling, but a judge found him neither a flight risk nor a danger, and he was released on bond. In a powerful homecoming, he was greeted by family with flowers, signs, and embraces. Yet despite that moment, the administration pressed ahead with new immigration actions, including talks about potentially sending him to Uganda, a rare third-country deportation proposal that raised concerns given limited clarity on his safety and freedom there. Abrego Garcia's attorneys noted that he views Costa Rica as a safer alternative, where refugee status might await him, though both legacy deportation laws and procedural gaps cast doubt on how that could play out. This case is about more than one man's fate. It exposes a broader, increasingly aggressive stance by the Trump administration toward non-citizens, one that stretches established deportation norms. Sending someone to a third country when their own safety isn't guaranteed sets a worrying precedent. Courts stepping in to halt immediate removal emphasize the importance of due process and constitutional protections, even for Kilmar Abrego Garcia's story is not just about immigration policy. It's about the struggle to preserve justice in a system under strain. As the courts press pause on his deportation, the legal and moral battles that follow will echo far beyond his case alone. I'm Michael Patterson. Stay with Free Press TV, where we bring you clarity amid the most critical moments of our time.